Welcome to today's video, where I'm diving into one of the most exciting and transformative applications of artificial intelligence, using AI to predict earnings calls. Now, earnings calls might sound like something only finance professionals care about, but trust me, this is a game changer for anyone interested in the stock market, investing, or even the future of AI in finance. I've spent the past few weeks exploring how AI can predict the results of earnings calls, those quarterly reports companies release to update investors on their financial health. Can AI really predict what's going to happen? Or is it just another one of those futuristic promises that falls short? I've used a variety of tools, analyzed the data, and recorded the results. In this video, I'll share my findings and walk you through the entire process, so you can see whether this is something worth investing time and resources into. But before we get started, let's first take a quick look at what earnings calls are, why they matter, and how AI could potentially change the game for investors like you and me. What are earnings calls? Every quarter, publicly traded companies report their financial results to shareholders, analysts, and the public. These reports, which include revenue, profits, future projections, and more, often determine the direction a company's stock will take in the coming months. Earnings calls are a crucial part of this process because they give executives a chance to explain the numbers and answer questions from analysts. Earnings calls aren't just about numbers, they're about context. How did a company perform relative to expectations? Are there any warning signs of trouble ahead? Can we expect growth, or is a recession looming? These calls have the power to move the stock market. A strong report can send a company's stock soaring, while a disappointing result can cause a sharp drop. For investors, especially those who aren't experts in financial analysis, predicting how these calls will go can feel like a daunting task. The challenge is not just understanding the raw data, but interpreting the underlying story that the numbers tell. This is where AI comes into play. How AI can help predict earnings calls. AI tools have become increasingly sophisticated in recent years. By analyzing vast amounts of historical data, news reports, sentiment analysis, and even social media posts, AI can spot trends and patterns that humans might miss. Imagine having an AI tool that listens to the earnings calls of thousands of companies, analyzes the language used by executives, and then predicts how the market will react. This is exactly what some of the latest AI technologies are capable of. One of the most powerful methods AI uses to predict earnings calls is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis involves examining the tone, word choice, and underlying sentiment in the language of the earnings call.